Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, Dr. Yukon Suckit. And if you happen to like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you would hit the big thumbs up indicating that you liked it. And if you could please subscribe to this channel, it would definitely help me out much more than you would know. So let's move on to what today's video is about. Today's video is about Rakdos Control. Rakdos meaning black and red, control about pretty much wiping the board and killing things. So let's take a look at how this deck attempts to do that. So at the low end, we start off with what appears to be the black ramp solutions, which is Eyetwitch, which when it dies, you learn, meaning you get to grab one of the cards from over here on the sideboard. We'll get to that later. And we got the Shambling Ghast, which is a 1/1, and when it dies, you get to create a treasure token or put a 1/1, or give another creature 1/1 until the end of the turn, hopefully killing something. So a little bit of rampy right there, and there's the guy that's going to use it. Deadly Dispute. You kill one of those guys, you'll get to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. Also for the rampness of it, the whole situation, we got this Kalain Reclusive Painter, which is red-black. And when it enters the battlefield, it creates a token. Other creatures you control enter the battlefield with additional +1/+1 counter on them for each mana from a treasure spent to cast them. So there's that. Now in the middle, sandwiched in here, is Valki, God of Lies, which is just like catnip to me. I love this card. But and I always want to play Tybalt, the Cosmic Imposter, because it is so good. But it is 7, and Valki is only 2. And he always tricks me into playing Valki. And sometimes you can get something good with Valki. And I always play it. But I gotta choke it back, man, because Tybalt is what you want. We got Big Butt here, which is the Skullport Merchant, who's a 1/4. And then see, when he enters the battlefield, you get a treasure token. Once again, black ramp, right? And you sacrifice another creature, such as these little jerks over here, and you get to draw a card. You can also sacrifice the treasure, which a lot of these guys are making for you. So between all this, you're drawing cards and getting treasure, and you're able to pay for big stuff, which is what we're about to get into. So we got Gelatinous Cube, one of my favorite black cards for a creature. I just loved seeing that greenish cubey thing right there. But he's a 4/3 for 4. When he comes into play, you exile a non-ooze creature and opponent controls until the Gelatinous Cube leaves the battlefield. So, and then you can pay 1+ however much the mana cost on that exiled creature is, or to kill it, and then basically put it in its owner's graveyard. So it just destroys it. So if you're afraid that Gelatinous Cube is going to get nuked and you just want to kill that creature, then you have the ability to pay to get rid of it. So, you know, it's not a real kill, but it's pretty good. We got Immersturm Predator, which is a vampire dragon. So like he's always looking to drink the blood of other dragons apparently. But he's got flying and he's 3/3. And when he becomes tapped, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. And then you sacrifice another creature and this guy gains indestructible until the end of the turn, but then you have to tap it. So whatever. But anyways, he tends to be a problem for people, provided that you have other creatures to sacrifice. So hopefully that'll be the case for us. We got Orcus, just a single one of these guys, the Prince of Undeath, who is a demon 5/3, with flying and trample, and he's legendary there. But it says when he enters the battlefield, you get to do one of the following, which is each other creature gets -1/-1, or -X/-X. And you lose X life, and I guess that's based upon his casting cost up above, or you return up to X target creature cards with total mana of X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, and they gain haste until the end of the turn. So this guy's got some interesting moves on him. Unfortunately, he's got 1. I'm not exactly sure why, but maybe we'll find out. We got 4 Goldspan Dragons. Those guys pump out treasure tokens like crazy, and make the treasure tokens you do have be twice as much as they currently are. So Goldspan Dragon is pretty awesome. We got Lolth, the Spider Queen. She pumps out 2, spider tokens with Menace and Reach, which should help keep you fairly safe, unless they have a bunch of like direct damage that they could just pour onto Lolth. Whenever dudes die, then she pumps up on her loyalty. That's the only way she gets loyalty. And so I find her hard to keep alive personally, but we'll see. We got Blood on the Snow, which you have to pay all 6 of it, but if you're using, and it destroys either all creatures or all planeswalkers, one or the other. And if you use snow mana, which we got lots of snow mana in here, the deal is that you get to return a creature or planeswalker with a mana value of X or less from the graveyard, where it's equal to the amount of snow you use to pay for the spell. So you're not paying any more than 6, which means you're going to bring back pretty much any creature we have here. I'm not sure how well it'll do with Orcus, because yeah, that X thing going on. No matter what, you can bring back as a flying trample 5/3. But so then we got Snowland, Snowland, not Snowland, and Snowland. So there's only one non-Snowland in here. What do we got? That's 19, 20, 24 lands. All right, so this is, okay, let's take a look at the sideboard real quick. We got Cram Session, where you gain 4 life and learn. We got Environmental, that's weird. I guess it's just sideboard stuff right there, because those aren't lessons. We got Sorcery Lesson, which is where you get, or Sorcery Lesson, I'm sorry. This is where you get to go get a land. This is where you get to put out 2 1/1 black-green pest tokens that will give you life when they die. Expanded Anatomy, you put +2/+1/1 counters on target creature. It gains Vigilance until the end of the turn. Introduction to Prophecy, where you scry and then draw a card. And Confront the Past lets you mess around with planeswalkers to a certain degree. Alright, so that's the deck. This is Rakdos Control. Let's see how well it does. And we're playing against byOL, I guess. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Alright, we got a nice selection of mana. Bunch of dragons. And we're not doing anything at first. We got to get up to 4. Let's just go for it. Let's just see if this works out for us at all. Let's go black, because a lot of our entry-level dudes are all black. I'm betting that in the future we'll say, nope, you need to mulligan until you get some of those low-end guys. And I got enough for the dragons here. Just got to get those turns up to get to there. Now he knows our secret shame. There's the Eyetwitch, my friend. No, I do not have googly eyes. That is ridiculous. Immersturm Predator. Please. Alright, fine, here we go. Sacrifice another creature. That one. What are we going to take back here? Any more lands? Sure, why not? Pump! Pump! Alright, I gotta keep that guy alive, so if I have to sacrifice something, it'll be the other dragon. I think I'm going to chill out on the dragons for a second. I don't really feel all that super comfortable. Let's look for another red though while we're at it. There we go. Go for it, Dragon Twins! Well, I'm chewing through my own graveyard at this point. Thanks. All right, victory for Rakdos Control. And we're playing against WarlockCandy. Googly eyes. This is Googly Eye Day, apparently. 2 mana. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can pull it off. Keep. Then against some enchantments, apparently. Kind of needed to die. You should just let it through. It's nothing but a horror show for me. Let's go for another Shambling Ghast. Don't waste it. Come on down, bro. Come at me, brah. Treasure. Nicely done. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. If I get 2 more, I'd be able to Blood on the Snow this monkey. So that's what I need with those Shambling Ghasts to die. So here's the deal, is Michiko will come out as herself on the next turn. Of course, she'll be really, really weak. Treasure, treasure. I think you're wondering, why am I not killing your Kami? Let's take him down to 30. The thing have reach on it? Doesn't really matter. Kill all creatures. Yeah, I see that. I need land desperately, so let's grab one of those. As you can tell, Rakdos Control is doing a great job of controlling this situation, since he's at WarlockCandy's at 30 and I am at 11. Oh, let's grab that treasure that we need so badly. Alright, good. So I got 5. If I get another one, I get a land. Which means I'd still have a bunch. Let's go for red this time. Am I going to Can I play it this time? Yes, I can. Alright, so if she dies, then I will be able to make a treasure. Which can get me out the Goldspan Dragon. See, they both trample, so it really doesn't matter. Most likely, there's nothing I can do on my next turn. I can't block 2 of them. No attacks. And they'll probably be way bigger than my Goldspan Dragon at this point. I wonder what they're going to do next. Oh, the humanity! And we're playing against Dr. Wu, 888. Welcome to the arena, Dr. Wu. I'm Dr. Suckit. Let's take it. Okay, so this is always going to be slow. Kind of want to jump in front of that Usher of the Fallen. Okay, let's put out the slow guy. Put out the Shambling Ghast. Well, no attacks. We'll stay on the defense for the moment. In your face, suckerfish! Slow, and we'll go ahead and put out Painter. And we'll play the defense. So my next turn, I could definitely play Goldspan. Could also play Lolth, though, too. Yeah, Lolth's not going to hold up to that very well. Let's just chill out for a second here. Take our beating. Put out the Goldspan. Pay with treasure. I wanna know what love is. No! Oh wait, Goldspan Dragon's a 5. You can't touch it. Boom, 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 boom. Can't touch it. You can take out the Reclusive Painter. Womp, 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 womp. Womp, 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 womp. Come on, Dr. Wu. There we go. Yeah, sure. Let's break his little butt. What are we gonna pull here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go crazy. Alright, so I've got 6 mana over there. I might as well throw some out here. There's some more treasure. We'll get out this guy. Pay with treasure. Can I really do Spider Queen? Let's do it. Autopay. And we'll spider it up. End of turn. Okay, so it seems like he's got to keep that flyer in the background there, otherwise I'll just kill him on the next turn. Oh, he's got double flyers though. Alright, so let's pop this and see what I can get. Oh, look, another land! How fantastic. Alright, what else can we do? Pop something else, maybe? There we go, that ought to be really nice. Alright, so we've got 2 guys that can't make it through the Goldspan Dragon. Let's just send it in. And I think this guy would do serious damage if they tried to block it. And we're done. Because if they can kill the Goldspan Dragon, we can always Blood on the Snow it back in place. Brian Comer. What do I got mana-wise, snow-wise there? 1, 2... That's all snow. Yeah, I got 6 snow. That's cool. There we go. Let's see what we got if I pull this guy though. Alright. Let's mana. We'll Goldspan Dragon it. Let's put out an Eyetwitch. And let's take him in. 1, 2, 3. Next. There we go. Rakdos victory for the win. That was dumb, sorry. Alright, here is Rakdos Control. And, out of 3 games, we went, 2-1 there. We won 2 of those games. And it wasn't like they just dropped out at some point. Literally, we won those games. So, I think, this is a fairly decent deck. I was going to say that it's sort of lacking. But, I don't know. In the games we did play, we did a pretty good job. I mean, the second game, it was just a complete blowout. That's probably the reason why I'm saying it's lacking. So the deal is that, Goldspan Dragon did what Goldspan Dragons do. And if they couldn't take care of it, then they're in a serious problem. In the first game, it was the Immersturm Predator doing what they do. And that thing was rocking it as well. We didn't get to see any Gelatinous Cubes. Lolth did great for me this time. It just, when it comes to control, what are you really controlling here? It's Blood on the Snow, Gelatinous Cube, and I guess Valki a little tiny bit. So it's not really a whole lot of control here. It mostly seemed like it was Black-Red Ramp followed up by then playing Dragons and just continuing to get tons of treasure out of all that deal. At which point then you could probably use Orcus. I guess Orcus is your other controller. The Orcuses, Gelatinous Cubes, and Blood on the Snow to try to keep things in check. So, and it did well. It did okay. I'm gonna give this an A-. I just personally I think this deck is good-ish. I just think it's lacking. I think I've said that before. So, like a real controlled deck would probably just rip this thing apart, because you don't have other creatures to really kill. And this thing losing its creatures in a serious amount of way would be toast. There's nothing else going on here. You just hope that you'd be able to black ramp your way into your creatures faster than they could kill them. But I doubt that would happen. So anyways, I'm going to give this an A-. I think that it's not bad. I think it's sort of fun. And I don't think it's seriously competitive. But, if you're a big fan of black and red, this is definitely a good deck for you. I think you should pull it out every once in a while and have a good time, because it does work well together. And there's a lot going on. In fact, you could swap out, the dragons with some other red and black things and probably still have a really good time. So, there you go. That's Rakdos Control for you. That's all for now. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, I want you to have a great day. In the words of my people, word to your mother. Bye.